Need it bad, don't we, Roy?
Yes,
We do.
Yeah,
I want to say something real quick. Thanks to the Cooper Show, we are picking up new stores all the time to carry our products. In Fayetteville, Tennessee, Body and Soul now carries
Body and Soul, I've
nutritional
heard of them.
health care
In
products.
Fayetteville. I think we go into Park City up there on Mediacom Channel 7. How many stores right now carry nutritional health care products?
12
In our area?
in our area.
North Alabama.
We've
Decatur,
got
Gloria's Good Health.
Moulton, Decatur, Gloria's Good Health. We've got Foods for Life in Huntsville. You got Nature's Apothecary in Madison. And of course in HC Herb Shopping, Killing in Herbs and More here. I can't even remember all of them, but I appreciate all y'all taking our products and carrying our product line. I want to remind everybody too, you can still lose 2 pounds every 3 days for $6 with the Dieter's Delight. If you hadn't tried it yet, you're missing out on the absolute best weight loss supplement that's ever been developed. I mean, if you go on Facebook and look up Dieter's Delight Weight Loss Made Easy, read the testimonials. We can't make that stuff up. And of course, all the stores that I was talking about carry these products. And if you don't know where the store's at, call the 800 number, 800-745-4408, and they'll give you the location nearest you.
Hey, and you can go down on every Wednesday right down the road, right there across from Clem Tire, and right there next to the barber shop, the new barber shop. You can see Seth just mention anything about the program, 10% off.
That's right.
10% off. What you brought us today, Roy?
Well, I was going to talk about inflammation today. You know, inflammation is a major problem in the United States. Almost every disorder that you can think of is associated with it, but the 5 fatal diseases, you're talking about heart attack, cancer, stroke, respiratory disorders, and diabetes, inflammation exasperates all of those things. I mean, it can absolutely drive your blood pressure higher. A lot of times blood pressure is nothing but, inflammation. When you get inflammation, it squeezes in on all the arteries and veins and capillaries, and that drives your blood pressure up. If you can lower your inflammatory conditions, a lot of times you can lower blood pressure. Diabetes, holy smoke, I feel sorry for people with diabetes. In America, they look at you and go, "Oh, I'm sorry, John, you've got diabetes. That's a permanent disorder. There's no cure. Good news is we can treat you for the rest of your life," and what that means is we can, give you pills to take, and after 6 or 7 years, those not going to work anymore. So we can give you injections, and those will work for a while. When that don't work, we'll give you a pump, and when that don't work, we'll cut off your leg and take out your eyes and do all kinds of crazy things. And I'm not being ugly, and I really am, discouraged at how America does that. Did you know in the nation of India, type 2 diabetes is considered a 90-day disorder. In 90 days, they absolutely reverse it. Give them a diet that they have to follow, exercise program they have to do, and it's amazing, but they're reversing it left and right. In America, they won't even discuss that. As a matter of fact, in Illinois, in Chicago, there was 5 clinics put up that was designed to treat diabetes. That was what it was all about. They were so successful that it's getting people off their insulin and their drugs and things by exercise, diet, and taking the right supplements. Guess what they did? They shut all the clinics down because the doctors who treat diabetics were complaining that they were losing too many patients. That's how the medical profession works in America. We have a sick care system. We don't have a health care system in America. If all you want to do is be made more comfortable while you go on and die, America is the right place to live. Now, if you want to change that, if you want to really support your health with nutrition, build your body back up at a cellular level, improve your circulation, decrease your inflammation, and decrease pain, just go to Herbs and More or any of the locations that carry nutritional health care products. I can tell you this, we absolutely formulate the highest quality, most effective supplements on earth. I've had people all over the United States and in 3 other countries compare our products to others on the market. Nothing comes close. And that's because when we first started formulating our products, I worked with one of the highest ranked formulators on earth. Her name is Jan Marie Hornack. Yeah, she's a great lady. But when I first started talking to her, I'll never forget making the phone call to her and saying, "I need you to help me formulate a couple of products." And she says, "What you got in mind?" And I told her what I wanted in them and what I wanted them to do. And her question was, "Well, how much do you want your cost per product to be?" And I said, "Well, Jan Marie, I don't know how to answer that question." She says, well, no. She says, you're telling me you want a product. What do you want it to cost you? I said, I don't care what it costs. I want it to work. I thought she hung up on me. It got quiet. We kept finally, I said, Jan Marie, you still there?
She called me. She says, this guy on the real.
Yeah, that's right. She said, are you serious? She says, I've never had, of all the people she's formulated for, she says, I've never had them tell me they didn't care what it cost. Listen, folks, you'll pay more for a Mercedes than you will a Ford. Why? It's a better automobile. You'll pay a little more for nutritional health care products. Why? They work.
Get what you pay for.
Hey, Ron, of all the people y'all have come in there, and Seth, I know, and Molly and everybody, all kind of people in there every time I've been in there, what's the couple of number one questions that people, first thing they will know when they walk in nutritional health care?
Well, you know, most people come in there and they're looking around trying to decide what it is they want. And it's real confusing. I mean, we've got like 6,000 different items and herbs and more. And they come in and they start asking questions like, man, I don't have any energy. What can I do to get my energy level back? By the way, it's the number one complaint at the doctor's office, too.
Fatigue.
Fatigue, yeah. Believe it or not, we get a lot of people wanting to know about constipation. That's a real major problem.
I've had a lot of people tell me I'm full of it.
Well, there you go.
Oh, you need another product.
Moving experience.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
Yeah. Not yet.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, you should.
Roy,
Now, how long have you been formulating your own products?
13 years now.
And out of 13 years, I've never known you to be sued for a bad product.
No, never. We've developed 41 products. One of them's patented. 37 of them fall under a patents pending. Like I say, we've got the best products in the world, and I'm not bragging.
Well, you know how there's a new product that comes out, and then about 2 years later, you hear, oh, if you've taken this product, it's caused this. Call me. I'm an attorney, you know.
That's a drug, though. We don't do drugs.
USA Today had a
Gotcha.
thing over the weekend that says, sitting less can boost your life expectancy. No. Sitting less can lead you to a longer life. If most people spent less than 3 hours a day sitting, it would add 2 years to the average U.S. life expectancy. And if they cut the time they spend on the couch watching TV to less than 2 hours a day, except for early morning television when you're watching Cooper and Company on ZTV 11, it would add a year and a half.
We're going to stand.
We stand.
Oh, you want to stand? I didn't know what y'all were doing. Sitting is a dangerous risk factor for early death, on par with smoking, Roy, and being obese.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, you know, if you're sedentary, your circulation decreases, the inflammation goes up again. You know, move. I think everybody ought to have a timer on their desk, and every 30 minutes you get up and walk for 3 or 4 minutes. That could change a whole society right there by itself. Just don't get in that habit of sitting more than 30 minutes at a time. Back to inflammation, we have 3 products that absolutely reduce CRP levels. Now, if you ever get a blood test done at the doctor's office, let me challenge you to tell them you want the CRP test done. They won't do it unless you ask for it. That's C-reactive protein. It's an indicator of how much inflammation is going on in your body. And if you're diabetic, blood pressure problems, you got any kind of heart disorders, rheumatoid arthritis, or any kind of arthritis, you want that test run. And then you get on MSM plus C, Relief, or Mangosteen Supreme, or a combination of 2 of those, and I'll show you which 2. I'll tell you what, you can reduce your CRP levels by half in as little as 3 weeks flat.
Yeah.
That means your pain's decreased, you've got improved circulation, headaches disappear. A lot of y'all suffering from headaches out there? By the way, we do get a lot of people ask, what about headaches? First thing I ask them is, do you have a bowel movement every day?
So that causes headaches.
Did you know?
I would think most people do. Do.
They should have at least one a day. 2's better.
Well, about 3 or 4 for us real healthy people.
That's fine too. You know, just like a baby, you feed a baby, they poop. Adults should do that too. We just think, oh no, you're not supposed to. Yes, you are.
You know, Roy, that led me into my next story.
Thanks, Roy.
Hillbilly outhouses.
There you go.
You absolutely, one of the few people that actually had an outhouse till you're 8 years old.
Till I was 8 years old, we did not have running water in our home till I was 8 years old.
Well, you now are in luck. Hillbilly outhouse. Down on the back of his card, here we're going to go to some of that video. Could make a rustic yard decoration, neat storage for garden tools, deer hunting shed, clothes changing shed by the pool. Family reunions could use it. Picnic area.
One.
Something your neighbors don't have. Oh yeah, there's a good one. But anyway,
Not your neighborhood.
Yeah, can you believe anybody this day and time would have absolutely be building outhouses?
I'm just blown away that that's happening.
Well, we got the man. Well, thank you, Roy. I'm going to get 10% off today. Go by and see my buddy Roy. I've known him for almost 20 years now.
$375, you can get an outhouse too.
That's right. Or you can order a specially made one for me for $3,000.
No.
Half of it up front.
Air conditioned.
Well, it can be. Let's go to some of that video right now. Johnny Lee D's makes it. I guarantee he ain't never used an outhouse. Have you, John?
Nope. Yes,
You ever had chiggers?
Yes.
Okay, see there, he's right in with the rest of them.
Well, he's
Let's
not
go
a
a little bit of that video. We'll be back in just a moment. Y'all hang on.
Local and loving